Parents are freaking out right now as to what will they do with their students in 2020 school year. Okay, so I was talking with somebody today and I said, gear up because Santa Claus will be wearing a mask. Okay, and so as we go on, I think that we can all agree that this COVID is going to last through the end of 2020 at least. Okay, so what that means is that school systems, governors, mayors, everyone's meeting right now trying to figure out what do we do with the school year. Okay, this means that parents are freaking out, don't know what to do. All right, so I want to share in this video a tip that I think could be a great opportunity for you to help your parents, help your families. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Ryan Latham, and I share tips, tools, and trainings to equip you to grow yourself and your ministry. And in this video, I want to share about how you can help your families experience a little bit better of an experience in this school year coming up. All right. So, like I said, California just announced school online. Other states like Arizona, New Mexico, places like that are considering maybe alternating days, switching out things. Even here in Oklahoma, we're considering masks, no mask, alternating days. You've got parents switching over to charter schools that are online. You got parents considering homeschool for the first time. And at very least, it's going to be very different. My guess is that most states are going to have a significant different school year. And a lot of students are going to be going maybe once or twice a week, alternating weeks, things like that. So here's a great opportunity for you as a church to do something that's a little bit outside the box. In fact, it's a lot of outside of the box, but this could be a way to really significantly help your families. So it's a little bit cheesy. I get it. It's called Church Cares. Okay. It's called Church Cares. And what does that word cares stand for? It means this, that you open up your church for students to come in throughout the week. Okay. I know that sounds crazy and you're like, we're already overwhelmed with all the stuff we're doing. Here's what I'm suggesting is that if you do this, you can actually hire somebody to take care of this program, this opportunity for you. And I'm going to break it down. All right. So I'm suggesting that potentially you open up your church for a couple of days a week, maybe 5 days a week. I don't know, for a couple of hours, maybe the whole day. I don't know. It's up to you and what you feel like could be a service to your families. I'd suggest taking a poll, survey, asking them, hey, what do you guys need? How can we help you? Every state's going to be different, right? A state that's all online is different than maybe a state that goes 2 days a week, something like that. But what I'm saying is this, is I would ask you to consider maybe opening up your church throughout the week and hiring somebody to oversee this opportunity. Here's what it looks like. All right. So the program would look like this. It have these core elements. One is Christ. Pray together. Maybe do some Bible study together, but spend some time with the students, encouraging them, right? According to the age, right? What you do, but encountering Christ every day is a great opportunity. A is academics. Okay, so do allow them to have academics. Maybe you can bring in some tutors. Some retired teachers might come in and help them with some tutoring. Or maybe you just give them that time, that space to do their online school, whatever it is that makes sense. Maybe some homeschool families come in and they do homeschool there with you and create an environment that helps you to teach these students. All right. R is recreation. Have some time where they go out and they do some fun. They get outside and they just do something. They stretch, play sports, gaga ball, basketball, whatever it might be that is age appropriate for them, but do some things that are fun. E, encouragement. This is where I'd encourage you guys to create an environment each day where maybe you're doing a little bit of a Bible study. Maybe they're doing a little bit of a leadership lesson. Maybe just create an environment where it's positive. So many students go to school and there's bullying, they're picked on, but maybe in this environment, hopefully in this environment, they're encouraged. They feel like, man, this is a great place to be. And the S there is service. Get these students involved in serving. Now, this isn't, you got to be careful with this. but a little bit of service, maybe printing out some things, maybe cleaning some things a little bit. And again, age appropriate. And this is not like free labor. This is not all of a sudden you cancel your cleaning crew and you just have these kids cleaning. That's not what I'm talking about at all. What I'm saying is that they do a little bit of acts of service to get them involved in the church and get them to buy in. Okay, now I talked about it. Hiring someone for this program. Here's how it works out. I think that you could probably hire someone pretty easily, a college student, for $1,500 a month, maybe $2,000 a month for the next few months. All right. So that breaks down pretty easy. All right. So that'd be $400 a month for each kid. Now, again, depending on what your services are providing, I think that $400 a month to watch these kids for multiple days, for multiple hours a day isn't overwhelming. You look at childcare costs, they're significant. When you look at nursery costs, they're significant. So asking parents to pay a couple $100 a month, and you can adjust these prices based on what you feel like is suitable for your people, but maybe $300, $400 a month. And here it is. Okay, so if you did $400 a month for the parents, okay, $300 a month goes to that staff member. Okay, and that gives you $100 to buy supplies that you might need. Okay, now I think that right now it's going to be pretty easy or within the realm of possibility for you to find food donated, okay, or at significantly discounted rates. So maybe the food is provided. Maybe the kids just bring their own snacks and their own lunch, okay? But $300 per kid, if you had 5 kids do this, that's $1,500 a month. If you get 8, 9, 10 students, maybe you're able to pay for a full-time staff member and maybe an assistant staff member when you start getting to 10, 12 students. Okay, the math goes pretty quick here. All right. So again, it's pretty reasonable to think about doing this. Will every family in your church need this? No. Will every person in your church want to do this? No. But if you can provide this for 5, 10, 15 families, that is huge. That's a game changer for your church, I would imagine, right? So again, let's think about maybe doing this. Again, some part about Christ, some part about academics, some part about recreation, some part about encouragement, some part about getting them involved in service. Now, look at this would not be a church event if it did not include food, right? So always include food. But for a lot of families in your community, in our community, we all know this, that a lot of people, what they're missing is the food that the schools provide for their kids. A lot of kids go to school and it's the only meal that they eat. So when you can begin to provide food for the kids as well, this is going to be a game changer for families in your church. I want to encourage you guys, think about ways that we can meet the needs of some families during this time, because this school year is going to be significantly different. And this could be a great opportunity for you to get involved.